It is March 10th, 2026. Inside the Vehicle Assembly Building at Kennedy Space Center, the world's most powerful rocket, the SLS, is finally ready. Technicians have successfully repaired the dislodged helium seal that forced a rollback last month. Now, the final hurdle remains. This Thursday, March 12th, at 3 p.m. ET, NASA leadership, including John Honeycutt and Norm Knight, will hold the critical flight readiness review. This meeting will decide if we return to the moon this April. But even with a perfect rocket, the danger is extreme. The first 24 hours of Artemis II are known as the checkout phase. Commander Reed Wiseman and his crew will stay in a high Earth orbit to test their life support systems. This is the death zone. If the oxygen scrubbers or carbon dioxide filters fail here, the mission ends, but the crew lives. Once they pass this test, they fire the TLI engines, accelerating to 25,000 miles per hour. They will become the first humans in over 50 years to leave Earth's magnetic protection. April 2026 isn't just a launch date, it's the beginning of a new era. We are going back. March 10th, 2026. As the SLS rocket stands tall in the VAB, 4 individuals are preparing to make history. Meet the crew of Artemis II. Commander Reed Wiseman leads the team, a veteran pilot who previously served as NASA's chief of the astronaut office. Beside him is pilot Victor Glover, who will become the first person of color to venture to the moon. Mission specialist Christina Koch holds the record for the longest single spaceflight by a woman, and Jeremy Hansen joins as the first Canadian to ever leave Earth's orbit. Inside the Orion capsule, their roles are critical. While Wiseman and Glover pilot the craft, Koch and Hansen are responsible for the first ever live test of the deep space life support systems. They aren't just passengers, they are the pioneers of the Artemis generation, testing the technology that will eventually take us to Mars. The countdown to April is no longer just about machines, it's about the humans inside them. Step inside the Orion spacecraft, the most advanced crew module ever built. As the SLS waits in the VAB today, March 10th, 2026, the crew is training on the same systems they will use to survive deep space. Gone are the thousands of physical switches from the Apollo era. In their place, a revolutionary glass cockpit featuring 3 large high-resolution screens. But the real magic is invisible. The Environmental Control and Life Support System, or ECLSS, is Orion's heartbeat. It recycles the air, removes toxic carbon dioxide, and manages the cabin temperature. During the first day of the mission, Christina Koch and Jeremy Hansen will perform a high-stakes checkout of these systems. If the oxygen scrubbers fluctuate, or if the water dispenser, designed for zero-G malfunctions, the mission can still be aborted. This isn't just a cockpit, it's a sanctuary. From medical kits to specialized exercise gear, Orion is a self-sustaining world designed to keep 4 humans alive 230,000 miles from the nearest hospital. The future of exploration is digital, and it's happening inside this capsule. Day 6. The Orion capsule has reached the moon, but the crew isn't landing, they are slingshotting. As they pass behind the lunar far side, a planned 45-minute communication blackout begins. For the first time since 1972, 4 humans are completely cut off from the rest of humanity, shielded by 2,000 miles of lunar rock. From an altitude of over 5,000 miles, Commander Reed Wiseman and his crew see the moon as no one has before. It's not the familiar face we see from Earth, but a rugged, crater-scarred wilderness. They are traveling nearly 6,400 miles beyond the lunar surface, reaching a point farther than any human has ever ventured into the cosmos. Then the silence breaks. As Orion emerges from the lunar shadow, the Earth begins to rise over the gray horizon, a fragile blue marble in the infinite dark. This Earthrise isn't just a photo op, it's a signal. The moon's gravity has successfully bent their trajectory. They are no longer heading away from home, they are officially on the way back. The slingshot is complete. It is flight day 2. Orion has survived its 24-hour checkout in the death zone. Now comes the mission's most critical maneuver, the trans-lunar injection, or TLI. To break the iron grip of Earth's gravity, Orion's main engine must fire with absolute precision. This isn't just a push, it's a high-stakes physics equation. The engine will accelerate the spacecraft from 17,000 miles per hour to a staggering 25,000 miles per hour, over Mach 32. This massive increase in velocity changes Orion's orbit from a circle around Earth into a long, stretching ellipse that reaches toward the Moon. As Commander Reed Wiseman monitors the burn, the crew feels a sustained G-force pushing them into their seats. There is no turning back. As astronaut Christina Koch famously noted, the TLI burn is effectively their deorbit burn for the entire mission. Once those engines cut out, the laws of gravity take over. They are now on a 4-day journey across the 230,000-mile void, locked into a free return trajectory that will use the Moon's own mass to sling them back home. The bridge to the Moon has been crossed. After 10 days in the deep space void, the finish line is in sight. But the hardest part is yet to come. As the Orion capsule approaches Earth, it hits the atmosphere at 40,000 kilometers per hour. That's Mach 32. At this speed, the air itself becomes a wall of superheated plasma, reaching temperatures of 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit. To protect Reed Wiseman and his crew, NASA is employing a modified atmospheric deep dive trajectory. Unlike the skip maneuver of Artemis II, this steeper entry is designed to minimize damage to the Avcoat heat shield. Inside, the crew is crushed into their seats by 6 Gs of force, feeling the full weight of Earth's gravity for the first time in over a week. As the plasma fades, the 3 main parachutes bloom over the Pacific Ocean. This splashdown, scheduled for just off the coast of San Diego, won't just mark the end of a mission. It marks the return of human presence to the Moon. On this day, March 10th, 2026, we stand on the threshold. The bridge is built. The crew is ready. We are going back to stay.